everyone, and welcome to Wavelength Wednesdays with me, your host Wave D. And every week I bring you tips and strategies that serve to help you to connect, inspire, and influence you to be your best in your job or career. All right, thank you for tuning in. If you are new to my channel or video, please hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates if you like the content. And if you are a regular viewer, I have a YouTube channel now, so you have no excuse. Hit subscribe, let your friends know I'm on YouTube. All right, so let's dive in to today's topic. So I figured in October this month, my month, it's my birthday month, yes, that I would talk about mindset, right? And I want to pull through some themes that speak to that. So in the month of October, you will see me pulling through some themes that really speak to your mindset. But today I want to speak about why having a positive mindset is important. And you may say, well, okay, what does this have to do with your career or your job or helping me to succeed? You know, what does this have to do? It has everything to do with it, because you will encounter people, teams, managers, just generally in the workplace. You know, we spend all our time at work, well, most of our time at work, and you will encounter persons that, and challenges and environments that do not serve you, that are toxic, or it may not be that bad, but you may have a particular situation going on. And I feel that having a positive mindset works. At least it has worked for me, right? And so let's get in there. So having a positive mindset, it's not negating, or it's not dumbing down or discarding what you are feeling or what you are experiencing. Let me first say, it is seeing a situation, understanding the situation, and choosing another way instead of either just complaining. Mind you, I said complaining. There's nothing wrong with venting. I feel that we all do need a go-to person to vent, but after a while we need to know when to stop, right? It keeps us, having a positive mindset keeps us from being stuck, right? It provides another way. It changes our perception as well, because then we can see another way of viewing the situation, right? Like I said before, nobody says to discard what you feel or the situation, but have you ever been around someone who's always complaining? They always have an issue. There's nothing ever positive. They blow up situations, that sort of thing. These types of attitudes and behaviors, this is what I'm talking about, right? And so I feel like it's important to train our minds to be positive, to seek solutions, be solution seekers, right? That is the other thing. When you have a positive mindset, you see the situation and you look for a solution. You look to find another avenue instead of getting stuck in the negative, instead of getting stuck in what can go wrong, what will go wrong, what is wrong, what is the better outcome, what can I do? And I'll tell you what this does. When you train your mind to do this, you will always have the advantage, because you will go into situations and automatically you will see, your mind will try to seek solutions, your mind will try to seek options, and what we seek we find, right? What you focus on grows, and it is true, true, right? And so this is what will happen. Your perception will change. You will you will just grow, right? If you're in that frame, there's so many times I'm seeking, or I'm trying to find another way, or trying to find another outcome, and I'll be talking to someone and they would give me an idea. Or I would be, I may turn on the TV and then something comes up. Or I'm reading something on the internet, or I'm listening to one of my podcasts and boom, an idea comes. And so these are the experiences that will be drawn to you with having and training your mind to be positive, because you will not get stuck for very long. You will not get stuck in that, negativity loop for long. The last thing as well that I want to say is, you like attract like. And so because your mind is constantly seeking those experiences and looking for options, you will be drawn to those situations. And you know this because when you are in a negative place, um, every little thing you see gets you deeper in that hole. If you're sad, you turn on the TV, there's some movie that, something is happening, and there you go again. It sends you down into that hole. Or if you're frustrated or angry or upset, you might be upset about one thing, and then it's just every little thing just triggers you. Have that ever happened to you? I'm sure it has. It has happened to me many times. And so you want to get yourself out of that space. Having a positive mindset will set you on track. You will be set back. I'm not trying to sell you a Pollyanna story. I tell you life is a bed of roses, or that, all work environments are great, because they're not great. This is why I'm sharing this message, to let you know, start training your mind to see the good, the positive, the what could I do better. That's a great question to ask yourself. What could I do better? What could I do now? How can I fix this type of thing, right? And as you do that, your mind will expand, your experiences will expand, the knowledge will come, whether if it comes to you, something that you remember through other people, through something that you're seeing on social media, it will come. Trust me. So the most successful people are the people who are successful in this world. They know this. They know they do not have time to put their energy in something that is negative, right? They know that. So I just wanted to share this message with you because it is important. Oftentimes I either interview people or I speak to people, and when they don't like a work environment, they just quit. And I don't know how many of us, that may be true for some of us. Some of us, perhaps we have an out already. We can just afford to get up and quit our jobs. I can't afford to do that, and I'm sure you can't either, and you wouldn't want to, right? And so we have to reframe the experience of what is happening. I mean, if it's a toxic work environment and if it's really bad, somebody who's negative will just complain. They'll complain, they'll complain, they'll complain. They'll go to work, they're not engaged, they discourage others, they distract others. Perhaps not intentionally, but by you complaining, by you're on social media, you don't care, you're not bringing your whole self, right, to work. Whereas somebody who's positive who has a positive mindset will be, okay, this is the situation, this is what's happening, how can I fix this, how can I make this better? Do I need to leave? Okay, I'll leave, I'll make an exit plan, this is what I'll do. They already have a plan lined up, right? And so this is important for you to know. And this is it. This is the tip that I have. Have a positive mindset. I sure hope that you enjoyed it. If you do and you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can get the notifications. If you'd like for me to work more closely with you, to coach you, you can either send me a DM or an email at hellowaveme@thepeoplebrand peoplesbrandskn.com. I know it's a bit long, I'm putting it down below. And as usual, drop an emoji. If you're not a bit of a talker on social media, drop an emoji, or feel free to drop a comment and let me know your thoughts around this, or what has been your experience. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye.